The delight of this sold-out crowd, and they're all set as they'll match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Burrow. And Brait, the tight end's got it. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
On one, ready?
44, Mike, 44. Here we go. 44.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. This defense for the Packers, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Check 41. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe that.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Pretty fortunate there. The interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Burrow. Open man is Uzama. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Joe Burrow in year number 2, moving around pretty good considering the seriousness of his injury last year. If you're a defensive coordinator here, what are you trying to do to slow Joe Burrow down?
I think you want him to be in rhythm. I think you want him to be on time. And normally you want to take that away from a quarterback, make him hold it a little bit longer. But when he has a chance to maneuver around the pocket, sometimes get out of it, big plays result. I want him throwing the ball on time and then tackling the receivers so there's no extra yardage.
2nd and 12.
180. Wait, hot.
I got you, boy. 44.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Rolling to his right.
Here I come.
There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Wait, hot. Hot.
Four foes a mic.
Hot.
From midfield now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
44 is the mic.
Again, it's Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He'll field this at the 5. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
4 down, even. 57's the mic.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
57's the mic. Watch 57. 3 buzz.
On play action, now Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Not today, you aren't. Not today.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Blue 58.
Mike 57. Here we go.
57's the mic. Mike 57.
Let's go.
Hey, 88.
Long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
57. Mike 57.
All day.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike 34. I'm coming. 34 is the mic. 34 is the mic. I'm coming.
Now Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's get set. Stop. Right 80. Right shot.
We got a seal. We got a seal. Yeah. Mike 9. Mike 9.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A toss left, Mixon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's it, baby.
That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Check.
Wide shot.
Here's a give to Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Here we go.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Boyd. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
Here we go.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Danny. Mike 9.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
Burrow will throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The tight end, Cameron Brate, was the target. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Dumps it off to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
You got him. You got him.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They run for it with Mixon. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
50 seconds.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers, they set up the screen to Hill. And he's able to take this one up to the 35. Yard line.
That's it, baby. That's it. Green 18. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Hey, check, Mike, 50 seconds.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Let's get it. Last stop. Last stop.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Hang with us. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Here it comes.
On 2nd and inches, Rodgers going with a screen for Murray. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
You must be dreaming. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
From the 39, Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's a Packers touchdown. Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
On 1, ready?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 9.
Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Here we go.
Burrow on 3rd down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
41's the mic. You.
Now Burrow on first down to Mixon on the check down. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Here we go.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On 2.
Mike's fofo. Coming for you.
Hey, gotta go.
44.
To the air again, Burrow.
Watch the pass.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
12.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
Get 300. Get 300.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. Second half starts with a run by Murray. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Another run for Murray on second down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I smell fear in that offense. Right now, you got 58.
Joker.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Yeah, Liz.
4 down. Alert. 24 is the mic. Let's go, heavy.
Now Rodgers. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Wide 80. What is that?
On second down, here's Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
What is that?
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited.
Here we go.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Come on, let's go.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow, incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here we go.
2nd and 8.
He's coming. Check him. Check him.
Here we go. Wide 80.
34.
What is that?
Scoop, scoop, scoop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And Brate has it over the middle. There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go.
4 yards remain for second down.
Wide 80. What is that?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one swung out to Williams. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Nice, sweetheart. Kill, 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 kill. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now on 2nd and 16. Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
319. Double dog. That's the way. He's checking. Back north. He's checking. Check 30.
Throwing is Rodgers. Got a man at Schwartz, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
As a general manager, you're counting on your 1st and 2nd round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
And plays like touchdown, Packers. Latavius Murray, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Here we go.
I'm 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
All day, just like that. Just like that. Mike 9. Mike 9. You're trash.
They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
All day, every day. Any day.
Now Joe Mixon. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Mixon with a first down carry.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards, the final tally.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here we go. 180.
They'll run it with Williams. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Watch tight end. 4 down. 24 is the mic. Let's go.
To throw is Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man, complete. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a give. This is Murray. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Again, it's Murray. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
No. 319.
57's the mic.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
They'll run here. It's Murray. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on second and third. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
It's our time. It's our time.
Gun.
Motion.
57. Mike 57. We don't want this.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And Crosby puts it through, And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
He wasn't ready.
On one, ready?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Come on, baby.
Burrow sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Can. Side. Watch a slat.
A final shot now for Burrow. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Packers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Salute when you see me. That jealousy is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check. You not a fool, be the king. I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news. They got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking. Probably in a section where you're not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all gold, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me. I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting what do for a purse. Disgusting what do for the cop. I'm one of the realest, the realest can vouch. They thought I was done, but all I got, you gotta pay my next around. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner, get to you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't here in my CD. Made it out of the trenches. Just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy, I blowed her budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited. Treaty, nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee-deep, I'm like, oh, you too needy. Me and HB going Juvie and BG, they gotta put my face on the box of Wheaties, I'm praying for whoever